Hey, Espresso Shucko here, and I am joined by my sidekick, Noel. So, today is the day. I said it a very long time ago, or at least it feels like a very long time ago. There is a lot to Kyurem's design, and at the time I didn't know if I was ready to commit to it, but here we are. Today, I give you Kyurem-White. So, anyways, here's the team. Getting serious now. Kyurem-White has a very high special attack stat at base 170, which is why I have Whimsicott with Fake Tears right next to it. Originally, I had Grimmsnarl for Screens and Fake Tears, but when I was testing this out, I realized didn't really have the greatest speed control, so Whimsicott is here and Grimmsnarl is out. I also had Volcarona on the last slot, but I didn't really like my matchups against Grimmsnarl and Metagross, so Heatran. When in doubt, throw a Heatran on your team. Yeah, this is the Heatran that I've been using for God knows how long. But anyways, Heatran is there. We have Rillaboom, Indeedee. Both of those are pretty straightforward. Rillaboom is Life Orbed for Kyogres. The way the calculations break down is... Oh, look at me, fancy words. Calculations. The damage calc breaks down that with a Life Orb, Grassy Glide should be able to take out Kyogre with max special attack, max speed, without any need to worry about Kyogre surviving. And if it is max HP without defense investment or a defensive nature, I'm pretty sure it also KOs as well. So, Life Orb Rillaboom is there, and of course, Knockoff is just there for utility. Porygon 2 gives me trouble. In case you haven't noticed by now, Porygon 2 is not my friend until I pull out a video where I bring Porygon 2. Then I'll be singing its praises, because, that is how it is. So, anyways, Rillaboom is there. I also realized, too, I'm very all over the place with talking about this team, but, well, it's more fun this way. Last thing is Blastoise. So, rather than run Special Blastoise, I figured I'll catch some people off guard with Physical Blastoise. Of course, the obvious weakness to this is Intimidate, but at the same time, if I can catch something with Eerie Impulse off guard and have Blastoise eat an Eerie Impulse, I can hit it back with a +2 physical attack stat if I get a Shell Smash off. When I did some practice as well, that was one thing that happened. Is someone is trying to escape. Oh, you're okay. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Cat. Oh, I know. That's not how this works. Anyways, back to what I was saying. With Blastoise, in a practice match, I took a parting shot, or might have been a Snarl. I think it was a Snarl. Anyways, put my special attack down. Didn't have to worry because I was running Physical Blastoise. Okay, come on. I know, you want to be YouTube famous. Anyways, she's now perched right in front of the computer, which means she's ready for battles, which means time for me to go look for some. So, ideally what I'd like to do is take advantage of Fake Tears and hit something very hard. Kyurem-White and Kyurem-Black both have signature moves that require 2 turns, so as much as I would love to have that base power, especially in a max move, I just don't see it being very viable. That said, I do have Freeze Dry, and I am very happy to see Palkia and Politoed and Seismitoad. So, I think this is definitely a Kyurem lead. After all, I see 2 things that are very weak to Freeze Dry, and Rillaboom just naturally does not appreciate a Fusion Flare or Freeze Dry. Urshifu could be a problem for Kyurem, But I do have Whimsicott, and I could always Moonblast that. I don't like the idea of potentially taking a Fake Out into my Whimsicott and slowing me down. I think Heatran. No, I don't think Heatran is all that great here. Blastoise could be potentially good, but I don't think so. I think maybe Indeedee. Indeedee can provide some support as well. Oh, I'm sorry, but you can't walk on the laptop. Okay, so Good Luck Charm has opted to, well, she didn't really opt to, I'm telling her, because, yeah, I have a coffee here. I really don't want that getting spilled onto my computer, and the last thing I want is for her to push a button and whatnot. Anyways, let's see. Palkia Comfy. Alright. So, I got my Kyurem. I have my Whimsicott. Palkia is slightly faster than Kyurem. So, I'm expecting to maybe see the a Wormwind come my way. So I'm just gonna Tailwind and Protect with Kyurem. And then that way, once I get my weakness policy, I can attempt to go for the Freeze Dry into Palkia. We'll see how this goes. Once I have my speed, I'm in a better spot for smooth sailing. But the other thing is if Palkia maxes, which I'm thinking it will, then it gets a little dicey on whether or not Freeze Dry can do what it needs to do. I might just need to straight max and go for a Wormwind into Palkia. The other thing is this is Dragon Pulse rather than Draco Meteor, because the last thing I want is to go to the effort of getting my weakness policy off and then have Draco Meteor just reset me back to neutral. So that's why I have Dragon Pulse. And plus, the damage between Max Wormwinds is not that bad. I mean, Draco is 140 off Max Wormwind, and Dragon Pulse is 130. Oh, they just went for an ally switch. Okay. I'm fine with that. So, do I expect another one? Palkia has Airstream. Alright, that's interesting to know. Yeah, that is interesting. So, let's see, what are my options in the back? Rillaboom and Indeedee. I think a Hailstorm might be good. And I think potentially a Fake Tears. I'm expecting maybe Comfy ally switches. And if I get rid of Comfy, that's awesome. If Comfy sets up Palkia, that's fine. I say this, but if Palkia one-shots my Kyurem, that's very not fine. So, we'll see how it goes. The Airstream is not great, but Kyurem should be faster than Palkia. So, we'll see. For all I know, they could just max guard Palkia. I don't know, maybe. I think it's wishful thinking. I didn't even realize Palkia got Airstream, so I'm going to have to look into what that was after the fact. Because, you know, I want to do my own weakness policy Palkia video, so. Yep, there's the Draining Kiss. Okay. Oh! Okay, into Whimsicott. That's alright. I went for Comfy this turn, because I'm worried about Comfy setting up Palkia. Maybe it's not weakness policy on Palkia. There's a Wormwind into my Kyurem, which I figured was coming, but okay. That didn't tickle, but I get my weakness policy at least, and I still have my speed. So, Palkia is going to take a little chip off the hail. Comfey's going to take a little bit of chip off the hail. I think Indeedee here is probably the way to go. I can max guard and go for an expanding force because they might just assume that I'm going to follow me. And then that way too, I outlast their Dynamax. I think that might be the better way to do it. Yeah, I'm going to expanding force, and then this way too. Even if Comfey goes for the ally switch, that should get rid of it, and then I can go for Palkia. And plus, I'll still have one turn of max when they don't. So, yeah, there's their max guard right there. That's fine with me. We're going to get rid of Comfey. And now that Palkia is going to shrink down, my max Wormwind should be a devastating move right there. You could almost say a devastating Drake. Z moves. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be fun with the commentary. Anyways, ignore the puns and moves and jitter. You guys are just here for the Kyurem. Be honest. You're here for the Kyurem. And my cat. My cat's the real star of this channel, not me. There's Urshifu. Okay. Urshifu is not my friend, but it doesn't have any speed boosts. I'm going to Hailstorm into Urshifu, and I'm going to follow me with Indeedee. I'm 99% certain I am... yeah, they're going to switch Palkia out. That's a smart choice on their end. I'm 99% certain I'm taking a Wicked Blow. Oh, there's Rillaboom. Okay. Not the end of the world. I have my own Rillaboom in the back, so I can very happily get rid of Indeedee here and attack Urshifu. I'm very confident in the Freeze Dry against the Palkia. But the Grassy Glide I'm not too confident in, so. There's Urshifu's Focus Sash. Hail's going to get rid of it. There's the Wicked Blow, so thank you, Indeedee. You have kept your ally safe. That's all that matters to me right now is Kyurem is safe. I don't want to lose Kyurem to Rillaboom either, so. So, I don't have my Fake Out, or I do have my Fake Out. I don't have my Tailwind anymore. That's not helpful. So this one's going to be pretty close at the end of the day. I'm also losing my Dynamax here. I'm going to have to risk it and maybe try to fake out their Rillaboom and hope Palkia doesn't. Or, no, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go for the Rillaboom and fake out Palkia because it's game over if Rillaboom can just KO me down to priority, and with Kyurem's range, I don't know. It might be too late at this point. Rillaboom has a very good attack stat. So. Oh, nice. Yes. Okay, goodbye, Rillaboom. You scare me. You are gone. I can Grassy Glide Palkia, and I can Freeze Dry. So. That's probably the best that could have happened. It lucked out that my Rillaboom was faster than theirs. So, I'm very, very happy about that. So, Freeze Dry into Palkia. because you know you want to see it. And Grassy Glide into Palkia. And my opponent has forfeited. So, good game to my opponent. Well fought. I like the Palkia. I think if that was weakness policy Palkia, I could have been in a very bad spot very early on if Comfy set it off. But the ally switch also means that it could have been a very messy situation for me. So, something to note down for the future. Like I said, I want to do a weakness policy Palkia video at some point. And I only got between now and the end of April to do it, so there we go. Anyways, I'm going to look for my next opponent. Okay, do I want to continue battling? Yes. Let's see what we can find. So I did look it up too. Dual Wing Beat is something that Palkia gets. And I'll be honest, I didn't show it on camera, but I did look at the opponent's team and that's what they had on their Palkia. So anyways, food for thought. Next opponent has been found. So what? Ooh, Solgaleo. Okay. Sableye and Clefairy. Huh, interesting. Solgaleo is a very bad matchup for me. This might require Heatran. It might also require... See, I wish I had a way of... Yeah, I wish I had a way of shutting off Solgaleo's ability so that I could weaken it with Fake Tears. Thundurus is scary. Lapras is Lapras. Incineroar does Incineroar things. Huh. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Anyways. So, what do I want? I mean, Heatran could be good because... if they lead Clefairy and Solgaleo, I could try to take out that. That said, Indeedee might be good. I do have Max Quick on Blastoise, so I think what I'm going to do is... I'll still bring Kyurem in the back, but I'm going to try to rely more on Heatran, Indeedee, and Blastoise. I'm probably going to try to Max Blastoise this turn. I have Earthquake on it, so turning that into Max Quake could be very good. If Solgaleo is going to get set up with Shadow Sneak, Indeedee can pull that away. But I'm expecting maybe Clefairy and... Clefairy and Solgaleo. Okay. So anyways, I'm not too worried about the Sableye idea then, about pulling that away. Okay. See, Solgaleo can attack me and do what it wants to do. And like I was saying earlier, they might think I am a special Blastoise instead, whereas I am physical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Shell Smash. I'm going to hope Indeedee takes whatever it takes. A Steel Spike would be horrible here for me. But if they go for a Max Quake, that's very good. I do wish I had some kind of Steel-type coverage on my Blastoise, because then I could boost my own defense to counteract Solgaleo. It would also hit Clefairy very hard, so once I get my Shell Smash, I'm probably going to have to go for my G-max Canade. I think that's how you say it. Into Clefairy. Helping Hand, okay. So, what is Indeedee taking? Indeedee's taking something nasty. What are you taking that is nasty? I hope this isn't a Max Lightning, because that means Blastoise is in a terrible spot. So, now that I've got my Shell Smash, what am I taking? Max Quake. Nice. Okay. And Indeedee does get to survive there. Blastoise is going to move faster. So... try protecting Indeedee. I'm going to max, and I'm going to try to go for the Max Quake into Solgaleo. If Clefairy pulls this away, that is more than okay, because I'm still getting a special defense boost, and Clefairy does not resist Max Quake, whereas it does resist Max Darkness. So now my priority can be to get rid of Clefairy, and then take advantage of riding out my opponent's Dynamax. So long as Blastoise does not take a Max Lightning, I'm in a good spot. And because of the Kyogre video where that one Solgaleo did have Wild Charge, that is something I'm worried about. Okay, Clefairy protected, that's good. We're going to get a Max Quake, +2 into Solgaleo. Wait, okay. Not my best idea. But, I mean, yeah, there's no good way at looking at this. There's another Max Quake, that's fine. Blastoise is taking it. It's not the end of the world for me. I do want to try to get rid of Clefairy at some point. That was a lot to Blastoise, too. I'm going to follow me with Indeedee. I'm going to go for Canade. Get my residual chip damage into my opponent's team that isn't water types. And then see what we can do. There's the follow me off Clefairy. I'm +2 attack, which is nice. So this should do a lot, even with Friend Guard. Oh yeah, that did more than enough. Oh, that was a crit, that's why. Okay. I don't think Blastoise liked taking that Max Quake earlier. Alright. So, Clefairy's gone. Blastoise is fast. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's see what we can do. I have Heatran. I think Heatran's good. The only thing is I don't have speed control. And then looking at this Thundurus is not a fun sight for me. So I can protect Heatran because I'm expecting maybe a actually, no, I have the Crunch. I can go for the Crunch as well. I'm gonna go for Thundurus. Thundurus is super effective against my Blastoise, so I'd rather get rid of that if possible. And plus, they are going to protect Solgaleo. So, Heatran's going to protect. Solgaleo's going to protect. Let's get rid of Thundurus. Is this Focus Sashed? That's the question. Is this Focus Sashed? No, it's not. Good. That's what I like to see. I wonder if they're realizing I'm physical by now. Okay. There's Incineroar. I don't like seeing that. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that Incineroar. Fake out into my Blastoise could be very, very bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Incineroar, and I'm gonna go for the Liquidation into it. They didn't go for a Fake Out. That's nice. What did they go for? Earthquake. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I was more scared of the Incineroar, but I am fine with that. Blastoise is unfortunately going down here. But so is Solgaleo. And that was a crit, that's why. Okay, so Heatran got me out of a sticky situation like it usually does. Good game to my opponent. Well fought. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of this match, on paper, that team was not good for me, but that is why you should always play till you're out. Like I said, with the Palkia team, with Swampert and Kyogre, that's always why you play till you're out, because silly things like that do happen in this game. So, yeah, anyways. That was the thing. Okay, so let's see what we can get for our next opponent. Yeah. Groudon. Okay, Groudon and Porygon 2. That is not Kyurem's friend. That said, I like Kyurem. I like Kyurem, and I don't like Thundurus, but that's okay. I think... Blastoise doesn't appreciate Groudon, but Kyurem does. I think Indeedee, Kyurem, Blastoise, and I think... I don't know. I really don't know. The Charizard could be a problem for me. I think maybe I bring Whimsicott in the back. I don't think Heatran does anything beneficial for me. And same with Rillaboom. I think that's a really hard... I think my opponent's team is a really hard counter for Rillaboom. I mean, Incineroar, Charizard, Thundurus. Rillaboom doesn't like any of those things. So, what could really suck here is if Porygon 2 and Groudon, because Eerie Impulse. Thundurus, Groudon. Okay. I'm alright with that. Yeah, I am more than okay with Thundurus and Groudon here. I think... So, Kyurem's in a bad spot because of its base 90 defense, but typing-wise, Kyurem's in a good spot. I think maybe I go for the Groudon. I'm assuming Thundurus maxes here. I think that's what I want. I think I want the Hailstorm, and I think... I don't see any reason why I don't follow me with Indeedee here. Precipice Plates could be very bad, but if Thundurus is going for an Airstream, I do not want Kyurem taking that on top of Precipice Plates. And plus, if I get my Hail, I don't have to worry about Groudon having weather-boosted moves. And plus, I was expecting Thundurus to max, which it is maxing, so very glad to see that, in a sense. If Groudon protects, that's not great. Especially because I can see Groudon getting a speed boost off of Thundurus using Airstream. But I think if I get rid of Groudon with Kyurem, I'm in a very good position overall. I'm assuming this is also Defiant Thundurus. I don't see why you would use Prankster Thundurus as a Maxmon. So I'm going to play assuming I should not try to lower my opponent's stats. Groudon's going to protect. Might be a weakness policy, which could be bad. That said, if I lose Indeedee, I can... Yeah, there's the Airstream there. I do not lose Indeedee, though. So... I could maybe... try to follow me and go for Thunderous next turn. I have my Hail now, which is very nice. I don't see a weakness policy either, which is very good. So Groudon would go before Kyurem here, but see, my opponent has 2 fire types in the back and a Whimsicott, so I'm a little hesitant to try to attack with an ice type move. But at the same time, I have Blastoise, so maybe now is where I try to get rid of Thunderous. Still going to follow me. If I lose Indeedee, I lose Indeedee. That way I can at least get Blastoise in relatively safely. Groudon does have a very strong physical attack, but at the same time too, the Max Knuckle's not great for me here. Yeah, Kyurem's going to be in for a world of hurt, but we'll see. I'm maxed. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, there's the Precipice Blades. Kyurem survives it, which is nice. Does Thunderous survive this Hailstorm? Unfortunately, it does, but that's fine. Because they went for an Airstream, I think I can switch in Whimsicott, go for a Tailwind, and go for a Max Wormwind into Thunderous, and that'll bring Groudon back down to neutral. Because even with the 1 speed boost, my Tailwind should put me high enough to outspeed the Thunderous with Kyurem. If they Max Guard, that sucks. There's no way around that. If they Max Guard, that sucks. But that's alright. It's still early on in the game. If I lose Kyurem here, that's very, very devastating for me. So, what's going to happen? I get my Tailwind. So far so good. I get my Wormwind into Thunderous, which is very good. I'm assuming Precipice Blades gets rid of Kyurem, though. That's the only thing. That is the only thing about this. Oh, no, Kyurem survives the Precipice Blades, which is very nice. Groudon's down to about half. So, if Porygon... No, it's Whimsicott. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm going to protect Kyurem. And I'm going to see how much a Moonblast does to Groudon. I know they have the Protect, and they might just do that. But having Kyurem survive would be very, very nice here. Yeah, they're just going to Protect. Okay, good read on my opponent, though. Very good read. Because now they have their Tailwind, which is very unfortunate for me. Because now Groudon is going to outspeed my Kyurem. That said, Whimsicott might be able to do something cheeky. I don't know. Maybe. Kyurem's definitely not surviving an attack, though. I think getting the free switch to Blastoise is better for me. I'm assuming they Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast off Whimsicott or try to taunt. I get my Moonblast into Groudon, but that is definitely not enough. Special Attack drop doesn't matter here. There's their Moonblast. Not good for me. Really not good, but at the same time... Rock Slide, okay. Do I lose Whimsicott? No, I don't. Okay. And I also lose Hail this turn. But it's fine. Yeah, that's actually okay. Big Tearsing the Groudon might have been good, but... Yeah, this is not a good scenario for me. Unfortunately, misreading that Protect play off Groudon is going to cost me here. Yeah, Groudon protecting here is also not great for me either. Going to Moonblast my Whimsicott. This is going to do nothing to theirs. With that said, I mean, the first two I won, which was nice. This is going to be the third video that I'm going to include, but I did do another one, and that was a complete wash for me. So, yeah, I normally try to keep it even with my wins and my losses, but, yeah, the last one was, it was pretty bad, so, I'm just gonna leave it at that. The third one I attempted to record was just really bad. Moonblast is gonna KO my Whimsicott. The Shell Smash is pretty stupid now, but anyways, it is what it is. Yeah, and I'm taking this Precipice Blades, so there's no way I'm. Yeah, there's definitely no way I'm winning this. Yeah. 18 HP. Opposing Tailwind is petered out, but that don't matter. They can just reset it. They can just reset that, and then Groudon will outspeed. But, who knows, maybe they might miss a Precipice Blades or something, or a Rock Slide. There's the Tailwind. If they miss the Precipice Blades, that's funny. At this point, it's for the memes. No, they don't miss the Rock Slide. Okay. Good game to my opponent. Very well played. Pretty much it. I'm just glad I didn't get to see the Porygon too. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this Kyurem-White team. I did have some fun with it. It sucks that the third match is what it is. There's no way around it. I just got outplayed. I should have predicted the Protect on Groudon, whereas it was shown off very early on into that, but I fell for it. Unfortunately, that is part of the game. It's all a learning curve too, but that's not the point right now. The point is, I hope you were entertained, and I hope you like this Kyurem-White team. I'm going to play around with this team some more. I'm probably going to do some more battles later while I'm waiting for the video to actually upload to YouTube, because it can sometimes be a while, whereas my computer is on the older side, so I'm usually waiting around, so that means more time to practice. I think next video I'm going to do another Kyurem-White video, and then all next week will be Kyurem-Black. Kyurem-Black is really interesting, whereas it's the physical counterpart to Kyurem-White. So I watched some stuff around earlier today showcasing it. I even went through and grabbed a rental team for some ideas. I'm not going to use that rental team just for clarification, but or for even more clarification, I'm not going to use that rental team for my own video, but it's a starting point to research and to figure out some ideas. So yeah, that's my little tangent on Kyurem-Black. As far as Kyurem-White goes, I'm going to try bringing Comfey or Grimmsnarl. Like I said, Grimmsnarl was originally on this team before I subbed it out for Whimsicott, and I originally had Volcarona, so maybe those two will come back. Blastoise did very well. I'm very happy with that today. So I might bring Blastoise back. I might bring another water type. We'll find out. So anyways, stay tuned and look forward to the future. Thank you for watching. You've been awesome. Goodbye.